Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Laffy Tunes. Here are Steven Universe 10 Funniest Running Gags. Number 10, fusions are exciting. Fusions between gyms have elicited many reactions from characters on the show and fans alike, but for the most part, fusions are a very exciting event. This can be seen in the reactions of the gyms whenever they get to meet a new and exciting fusion, especially Steven himself, who is always ecstatic to see his friends bond. Steven's excitement over the likes of Sugilite and Sardonyx, not to mention his discovery that Garnet herself is a fusion, have provided plenty of heartwarming and humorous delight. Number 9, teleportation is disorienting. At the beginning of Steven Universe, the titular character is still very inexperienced in being a crystal gem and going on epic adventures with his friends. As such, he is shown to be very disoriented when he and the gems use a warp pad to travel to distant places, falling over on arrival. This moment of slapstick fades away as Steven becomes more experienced as a crystal gem, although the joke does briefly return when Connie is shown to lose her balance upon warping for the first time. Number 8, Amethyst shapeshifting. Many of the gym's abilities are primarily highlighted for their usefulness in combat or otherwise as a part of the gym's missions. Amethyst, however, has been known to use her powerful shape-shifting ability for all sorts of purposes, including the occasional bit of comic relief. Whether it's for an episode-long story like her wrestling alter ego, the Purple Puma, or for a one-off gag, like her goofy impressions of her friends and random animals, Amethyst shapeshifting proves that she's one of the funniest characters. Number 7, Ronaldo's theories. The older son of the Fryman family, Ronaldo, is probably the most known as an unbearable nuisance for Steven, as his constant conspiracy theorizing makes it difficult for Steven to hide the gem's alien nature from him. Ronaldo even runs a blog called Keep Beach City Weird, highlighting things his love for local lore and over-the-top theories. While his appearances on the show are not limited to comic relief, Ronaldo's theorizing about snake people and the like is always good for a laugh. Later in the series, when the gyms are able to integrate into Beach City more fully, Ronaldo's character shifts are more traditional nerdiness, but fans will always remember his lovable conspiracy theories. Number 6, Bingo Bongo. Fan favorite Beach City denizen Lars has had quite the emotional journey over the course of the series. Beginning as the grumpy companion of Sadie, who desperately wants to be accepted by the cool kids, he eventually becomes the bright pink space pirate leader of the gyms known as the Off Colors. With this shedding of his anxieties and transformation into his more fully realized self, Lars adopted his cool kid faux pas of Bingo Bongo and Good Lars as a regular catchphrase. Number 5, food-related names. The residents of Beach City are a diverse bunch with plenty of jobs and hobbies to keep their time occupied. Steven and the gyms go on plenty of adventures with them in between their alien exploits. Many of them, humorously, are also named after food. Some, like the Fryman and Pizza families, own and operate restaurants related to their tasty-sounding last names, but others simply have food-related names unrelated to their livelihoods. Specifically, Vidalia, Yellowtail, Sour Cream, and Onion make up a family unit of food, and Greg's old last name is a condiment inspired to mayo. Number 4, TV destruction. Steven's TV at the gym's beach house is a boxy old model with a storied history on the show, with it being repeatedly broken during Jim's exploits and antics. Luckily though, they always seem to repair it or perhaps replace it with a new identical TV set. While this may or may not be the series' most prominent inside joke, compared to the repeated catchphrases and zanier phenomena throughout the show, it still has staying power for fans. Number 3, not the van. Greg Universe is fairly easygoing, considering that his role model of a son is constantly thrust into the conflicts of an alien race. Although he is still fiercely protective of Steven, while he is able to keep Steven out of harm's way on more than one occasion, the same cannot be said for his beloved van. The cry of "not the van" can be heard throughout the series, as the gym's action-packed lives constantly put Greg's vehicle in peril. It can be easy to feel bad for Greg in these moments, but knowing what an easygoing person he is highlights the comedy of the situation. Number 2, Claude. This catchphrase is indicative of Peridot's anger, and as the series goes on, is often used to defend herself and her friends. However, she uses the insult though the moment is almost always funny, as a curiously specific word is combined with Peridot's always intense demeanor for a beautiful running joke. Number 1, the gyms don't get Earthlings. One of the most pervasive elements of the gyms is the fact that being aliens from another species, none of them really understand Earth or humanity. Sometimes it can manifest as terrifying disdain for human life, as is the case with many of the show's villains before their reformation, especially the Diamonds. Often though, the misunderstandings are quite comical. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.